Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. These are some scrapbooking pages. Well, I'm voicing over like 8 of them today, so that's why I'm saying these. You're only seeing one right now, but this one was one of my mother-in-law and I while we were in upstate New York visiting. She and I always take a shopping day, and we decided not to do the mall thing. Well, we did a Bed Bath & Beyond, which is right next to Michael's because I don't have a Bed Bath & Beyond and I wanted to get a cover for the sofa. Um, and then she and I stopped for lunch. We went to Michael's and Joann Fabrics, and here I am using my June hip kit. I just got the main kit, and I'm using pieces from it. And it's a little darker. I'm sorry about that, but it was storming that day, and I scrapbook in their kitchen. I do have my OT light, which helps because her overhead light in the kitchen isn't the best for video taping. It's great for when you're sitting there, but we ate lunch at this new little place that opened up. Darn it, the name left my head. It's in Canandaigua, New York, and it's in a shopping center, and it was a cute little Italian like bistro stuff. And oh my gosh, you name the sandwich, and they made it. They had tons of choices, and you could get them as paninis, as wraps, oh, Carlton's showing me this. He made this for his girlfriend. Isn't that cute? He never used a bandsaw before in his life, but went downstairs and figured it out. He put the date that he asked her out because it's a new relationship, and then she gets his half with his name, and he gets her half or something like that. I don't know. I thought it was incredibly sweet, and the fact that he showed it to me, and he was so proud of it, I was like, that is awesome. See, my kid is you know, he did something sweet and artistic for a girl before, and her friends laughed at him in front of everybody, and so he just kind of did a nosedive downhill. Girls can be really mean sometimes. Seriously, even as adults, sometimes girls can be mean. I don't like it. I don't like the bully. I will stick up for someone in a hot minute. I don't like to see it. And it's sad that you do see it as adults too. Isn't that horrible? Anywho, so he and Kelsey have been friends for a while. She's on Shelby's competitive softball team, and they've secretly liked each other for quite a bit, and they finally figured it out, and they are a new couple. So anyway, he made that for her, and I just thought that was incredibly, incredibly sweet. So anyway, and I'm glad I got it on video. I don't know if he knew I was taping. I'm sure he figured it out because that's all I do. So anyway, my mother-in-law and I got the roasted turkey panini. It didn't have mayo or anything on it, and it did not need it. That turkey was just so moist and good, and I think I got mine with tomato, lettuce, and avocado, and then I also got the wedding Italian meatball soup, and it was a different version of how I've had it before because I also had shredded chicken in it, and it was more of a tomato based where the others I've had wasn't. But man, you talk about good. I could only eat half the panini. I had to take the other half home, and so I'm like, Mom, wait, don't eat. She's like, what? I'm like, smile. She goes, oh, Robin, knock it off. Her name is Claudette. My mother's name is Colette. So, Eric and I could not have even have tried to, what are the odds of that happening? So, it's kind of funny. But this page went together pretty quick. I wasn't sure how I was going to use this circle paper, and I've seen a lot of people do it wonderfully well. And I like how this turned out. My mother-in-law and I get along very well. We love to craft together. She is a card maker, and we had a lot going on this week. It was kind of a farm show and steam show week, and my father-in-law, he's a farmer, but he also collects antique tractors. It's his hobby and his thing. So this is my thing. I told her all the time, I'm like, you know what he pays for those tractors? Don't even let him, you spent what on crafting stuff? I'm like, you're not even close. We can build a house as a scrapbooking retreat, stock to the nine of stuff, and it still doesn't come close. So anyway, no, my father-in-law, she does so much. They belong to, like Yates Tractor Club, International Tractor Club. They belong to a few, and she's like the Sunshine Committee. So she does the cards for anniversaries, birthdays, and unfortunately, when people pass and or are sick or they've lost a family member or something, she has cards made up and ready, and she is just really brilliant at it. And I got her watching when I was up this trip. Her internet just really bites on the farm, just not good connection, and it stalls, and so she just can't really watch YouTube. But Eric and I have hotspot on our phone, so when there's no cell service around, we can use it as like a tower or whatever, and it's awesome. So I had her, it uses up our data, but why have it if you're not going to use it? So anyway, so one day I had her sitting down and we were watching Jennifer McGuire Inc. We were watching Kay Werner Designs, Christina Werner. We were watching Nicole McWork and Yana. Love Yana too. And there's a lot of others, but I had her watching those. She was like, we have to buy this. Where can we order? Where can we find this stuff? And I'm like, Simon Says Stamps has a lot of it, yada, yada. And so we were buying stuff left and right, and she's like, oh, I need this. And so she was just so cute. She goes, what's gesso? So, some things we bought at Michael's that we could find and other things we ordered. And, yeah, so she's just really funny. But if she sees something she likes, she's going to buy it, and she'll make it. It's not like she doesn't use this stuff. She absolutely uses everything. And she was one of 13 kids, and there's only 3 brothers left. She was the second to the youngest. She's 70. And so she has tons of nieces and nephews and cousins. And, she's just really good about sending out cards and things like that. So, yeah, she has this laugh that's infectious. And it's very unique. Like, people laugh at her laugh because I had to just record her one time. And, I was trying to do the haul video there at her house, and I was trying to get her to interact with me, and she's shaking her head. And she's like, I'm not going to talk. And I don't know. Then she started. I did it over once I got home because she was making me laugh, and it just wasn't coming out right. But anyway, she's a very, very funny person, but do not make her mad. She was a redhead in her day, and I'm talking red hair. And yeah, she's just a lot of fun to be around. We have a good time when we're together. We go on crops together in Ocean City. And I should have gotten a picture of my cousin Connie. Well, Eric's cousin. I call her Cousin Connie. Because she came over one day to scrapbook all day. And my mother-in-law had a baby shower to go to. She goes, you two aren't going with me? We're like, no, we're scrapping. And she goes, oh, I won't say what she called us, but she was being funny about it. You brats, that's not what she said, but it was hilarious. And we were just laughing. We're like, have fun. So anyway, sorry about my camera. It was dark. It was having trouble focusing, but, yeah, this layout went together pretty quick, just using bits and pieces here and there. Used some washi tape. Very proud of myself about that. I'm now pulling in some wood veneer, and this flower cutout fit perfect right over that tag, the yellow flower on that tag right there. It fit perfect. So I left it there. I'm like, well, dang, look at that. I use a little rosette up there and a lemon wedge down below. And I know the wood veneers don't match, but they came from the same kit, and I'm using them. And I just thought it was really cute. I thought about coloring them up with my Wink of Stella markers, but I just decided to leave them raw wood just because I used some of that wood, parquet wood flooring paper in the corners. And yeah, so this place was a definite place. And I can't believe I cannot think of the place right now, but it's in Canandaigua. It's where my in-laws live. It's in between Rochester and Syracuse. So I don't know if it's in the Finger Lake region. Yeah, Seneca Lake, Keuka Lake, all those lakes. I don't know. Canandaigua and Geneva are the closest towns to their house, besides Penn Yan, but there's nothing big in Penn Yan to go shopping for. If we want Michael's or something like that, we will go there. So, or we'll go to either Geneva or Canandaigua. So anyway, just fiddling around. Let me see, what did we do after we ate lunch? Did we do any more shopping? Yeah, we had just eaten at Michael's. Oh my gosh. We had just gone to Bed Bath & Beyond and Michael's, so we decided to eat because we were hungry. And then we went on to Joann's, and of course we had to stop at the grocery store to feed my children. Have to be a mom still. They were wanting this and that, so we went shopping. Wegmans grocery store. I love Wegmans. Like, we don't have one around here, and I just could live in there. It's awesome. Specialty stuff, normal stuff. You could go eat meals in there because they have all these like pasta bars and Mexican food, and they have really good sushi, and you can sit and eat in there. And oh, man, it's just off. I love Wegmans. Thumbs up if you like Wegmans. If you like Wegmans and you like this video, give it a thumbs up so YouTube knows. But yeah, um, I talk about the most random things sometimes, and I apologize. I think I'm almost done. Butterflies. We were eating outside, so yes, you have to have butterflies. It was a hot day, but we were eating early enough before it got really hot, and we were in the shade out on the little patio area, so that was really good. And yeah, just had a really nice day. Day of shopping. It's always fun. I tried to buy lunch. She never lets me pay. Like, seriously, I really try to, and she's just like, stop it! And she's slapping my hands and put it back. She's shoving it back in my. I'm like, you're so stubborn, thank you, but let me buy lunch. And she won't, but, you know, it's how she is. I'll be the same way with my daughter-in-laws, I'm sure. So she was my lunch date for the day, so that's what I decided to title this, and I'm using these Yo-Yo. I think they're Dear Lizzie, or maybe they're Amy Tan. Darn it. I know that was rude. I don't know which one it was, but they're called Yo-Yo, and they're a fun little aqua color, and they came in the kit. And then I'm using the other outfit that came in the kit, and it's a wood-grained. I just, you know, pretty much any thicker or sticker anymore, I just go ahead and put glue down. Even if it's really sticky, I've noticed over time looking back at some pages, they fall off. I don't know what happens to the adhesive, so I just go ahead anymore and use my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive, and they'll stay forever and a day. They will stay for. Hey, why don't you guys tell me what kind of adhesive you like for your vellum? This is, I thought it was Tombow, and it's not. It's that blue thing up there. It's not Tombow. It's, oh darn it. But I can't find like vellum adhesive anywhere. I think I have to order it online. But tell me your guys' favorite that doesn't show up but holds and stuff. And I'm going to have to buy some more soon. I really like what I have. It works great. But sometimes it doesn't want to come off. Like sometimes it doesn't want to stick to, or the thing doesn't want to roll when I'm rolling it across acetate. So sometimes I have to figure out where I want it on the page and roll that onto the page and then adhere my acetate. Not always, but sometimes. But I'm trying to think of the name of it. You can only order it online. Maybe I ordered it from Stampin' Up! Or Close to My Heart a while ago, but now there's so many pieces like this that come in kits that I'm going to need more. Where vellum, you know, back when I first got it, wasn't huge, you know, so I didn't use it quite as often. And oh, this sticky tool. I just love this little sticky tool. I think I already put my drops of glue down. Oh, I lied to you. I lied to you. I'm doing it now. I'm just adding some Lemon Lush, I think it was, color from Studio Calico, those sequins, onto that card. It says the best part of summer, and that was a cutaway piece. And then the best of times, and then some of those other smaller ones I'm sure were from an Elle Studio ephemera pack. And then the lemon up there and the flower card, the hot pink one on the left, they were also cut apart. And yeah, I'm glad I'm finding uses for them all. This was a fun page, and I'm really, really, really glad to use that circle paper. The other side is kind of like a constellation view, and which would be nice for a summer night layout, but I wanted to challenge myself to use this, and I really liked how this turned out. As far as journaling, I think I just mentioned where we ate and where we were, and of course the date. And they have no air conditioning in their house, in the farmhouse, so I had this fan blowing on me so you could see my hair just kind of like, it gets hot in there, especially when I cook too. That oven just heats up that house like no tomorrow, but I have to cook because I love to cook, so anyway. There we go, ready for some close-ups. Well, as close as I can get from my camera. But thanks for joining me. I'd love to hear all your comments and ideas, and just things you leave me are just hilarious. You guys crack me up. I have the best followers ever. So thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.